Hey guys! Okay, I'm finally doing an update after a very long time. I think the last update I did was actually at the end of the summer. So it's been a while. I was supposed to do a 1 year update and I never did. But now I am 1 year and almost a year and 3 months post-op. And pretty much like the only thing now that is of any concern to me are the plates and the numbness. I know a lot of people ask about the numbness post-op. Initially, I was pretty numb. Probably the first to second week, I was completely numb from my eyes down, so I had no feeling in my face at all. And then it kind of worked its way back from my lower eyelids, and it started to work its way down, and then lastly, you have like the chin, the lower jaw, and like the upper jaw around the nose. I got feeling back everywhere except for my lower jaw, my lip, and my chin on this side. And they're still pretty numb, still pretty much as numb as they've been since I had the surgery. So I don't really know if the feeling will ever come back there, but I don't notice it anymore. It's not like a big deal. And a lot of people, you know, that's like something that keeps them from having jaw surgery is worrying about pre or post-surgery numbness, but it's not that bad. You get used to it after a couple months. At first, it's kind of really annoying. I found like probably the most annoying part of being numb was when I was numb in my upper face, especially around my eyes. That kind of drove me crazy, but the feeling came back there. So now I just have the numbness in my lower jaw, but it's not that bad. Another thing is the plates. And my cat's here. I have plates in my chin. Hello. Calm yourself. Oh, she wants you. She doesn't want me. I have plates pretty much all over the place. I have plates here. Here, this one was removed, and I have, I think I just have screws here and a plate in my chin. The lower jaw, the plates haven't been bothering me at all. The screws haven't been bothering me, and it's completely fine. In the upper jaw, I had, anyone who was following me like through the surgery, I had that really bad infection in my face and had my second surgery on this side. And I had, this plate was removed, so I don't have a plate here anymore. But I do have a plate here that has been really sore. So that one might have to come out eventually. But right now I'm just kind of, it's not like that bad, so I'm just living with it. It's not like before when I had the massive infection and my face was swelling up. But that plate's kind of bugging me. And that plate runs all the way up to here, because I can feel it under my eye. But otherwise, I haven't had any issues with my jaw. My TMJ pain has been less and less frequent. I pretty much never really have jaw pain anymore like I used to, which is a huge relief for anyone that has TMJ issues. I was kind of really worried because there's always a risk that having jaw surgery won't correct your TMJ issue. So I was lucky because it actually fixed it, and I haven't had joint pain at all. Really, well, lately, since having surgery, so that was a big help. I'm still in retainers at night, overnight. I put them on like when I go to bed, and I take them off when I get up in the morning. I'm supposed to be working my way down to only wearing them 2 nights a week, 1 or 2 nights a week, but I'm going to consistently wear them every night because I had braces in my teens to correct my jaw, and it worked fairly well at the time, but my jaw was still growing, and I think retainers were something you wore for like a year and then you never wore them again back then, and my jaw relapsed pretty badly. So I'm wearing my retainers religiously now, and I'm not taking any chances on having to go through any of this stuff again. I never want to have braces again. It was already awful enough having them twice, so I'm just going to be really careful with my jaw so it doesn't relapse. I have lingual wires, and a lot of people, I think they get told like you can have one or the other, like you can have lingual wires or you can have retainers. I have lingual wires on top and bottom. I used to have it only on top last time I had my bite fixed. But I have it on top and bottom, but I find I still need to wear the retainers at night because if I don't wear them one night, I feel like movement and my retainers get really, really tight. So that's not a good thing. So I just wear them every night just to be safe. My bite has been perfect. My teeth like close perfectly. It hasn't changed at all since I had the braces off, which at first I was a little bit worried because my bite is really tight. It's right on. And I did have a bit of an overjet post-op, which closed up. So it's been okay though. So it's just like closed perfectly. There's like no sign of like the underbite coming back, no sign of the open bite coming back. Everything's been pretty much the same. I don't think I have any residual swelling. I think the only thing that might be swelling at all is around the plates because I do feel sore around here and it seems a little bit puffy, but they've kind of been bugging me, but otherwise I think the residual swelling is pretty much gone because I know post-op my face was pretty uneven, especially my cheeks. This cheek was like swollen for a really long time. But they went down. I still have to do a video where I have the before and after, which I still haven't done, or haven't finished it. I started it, but I never finished it. But yeah, I see a big change. I still think my jawline is definitely different. My nose is definitely wider, but I've adapted to it. At first it was pretty traumatic, looking different. Which it's something hard to adapt to, especially I think with underbites because you have such like a prominent lower jaw. And usually what they do is like overcorrect it surgically just so that you don't have the risk of relapse. And it feels really weird like waking up and not having having like a girly jaw. It's strange, but you adapt to it and everything kind of over time starts to fit in, the swelling goes down and everything looks normal, which is better. Kitty. Say hi, kitty. Say hi. No, you don't want to say hi? No, she's quiet. But I'm really happy with everything now that it's all healed and that I don't have any bite issues and I can eat everything, which is something that I feel like people take for granted because I think, well, with the underbite and with the open bite, there's so many food restrictions and it's so hard to eat just because chewing is like really, really strenuous and tiring and your teeth don't meet properly. So now being able to eat everything is kind of amazing. I'm really happy with that. But otherwise, like, everything is fine and I feel like initially, like, kind of like working your way like to having surgery, jaw surgery becomes like your entire life because you spend all this time like getting ready for surgery, and then when you have surgery it's such a slow, long recovery that it kind of takes over your life, and not having to worry about it anymore is a really nice thing. And like that day does come, it just takes a really, really long time, and it is a huge commitment because you have to like commit a couple of years of your life to being in braces and waiting for surgery and going through decompensation and then going through a year recovery. So it's really slow, but it's worth it because the time goes by anyway. And you know, now I can't believe like how long it's been since I've had surgery. But it's over, it's done with, and like I'm happy with my bite. And if I hadn't done it, I'd still be dealing with all the same issues that I had before. So I'm happy that it's done. I don't know if I'll be doing like jaw surgery updates anymore unless I have an issue with anything like the plates, if the feeling does change at all, but at this rate I'm pretty much still numb. Like the only options I really have now to try are like acupuncture, which could wake up the nerves, because according to my surgeon the nerves are fully intact, so there's no like real reason as to why I still have numbness, but sometimes that just happens, so we'll see if it comes back or not, but I'm not too concerned with it anyway. But yeah, I probably won't update unless something happens with that, or if I end up actually getting any more plates removed, which I'm hoping isn't the case, but you never know. But yeah, I just wanted to put that out there since I was supposed to put this video out a couple months ago and it never happened. But I still will have my blog linked in the underbar, and people can still contact me through my blog. So if you have any questions about jaw surgery, and pretty much everything from start to finish is on that blog, because I think that blog was started before I even got my second set of braces on. So everything is pretty much on there. But yeah, otherwise I will occasionally update my blog, but probably not put another jaw surgery video out, at least anytime soon. But yeah, okay. Bye guys!